lesson, we continue to explore relationship between body and brain. We said body makes certain maps in the brain, which are brain maps. And doctors came across certain strange situations where body parts missing, but there is a pain. So there is a pain in a amputated arm or leg. So what do you do with that pain? Those limbs are called phantom limbs. So this man is amputated. Okay, so there is nothing here, but then he imagines there is something like this. It is said more than 80% of amputees experience of this, but a fraction of them will experience pain. So one is experiencing pain in this part, a part that is not there. So what do you do? First of all, how can one experience in a limb which is not there? That itself is an important question in our understanding of how the brain functions. And then, how do you remove that pain? See, varieties of pains are possible in phantom limbs, but it depends upon, the pain can depend upon what was the position of the limb at the time of amputation. For example, this is a particular fixed position or a twisted position. So one feels that it remains twisted forever, and the pain can be chronic or intermittent and depends upon many other factors. So the question is how to remove the pain. But anyway, if one is feeling pain in an arm that is not there, what it means is that pain is always in the brain. So when an arm is cut, we may think that the pain is here and the pain signal is going to the brain and the brain is asking the person to do something. It doesn't seem to be so. Some damage is done here. Damage, I am not talking about the general arm, active arm. If a damage is done, that damage is communicated to the brain and pain is felt in the brain. So that is the reason in anesthesia, when they are making a surgery, they give the anesthesia to the hand, and so the communication of the cutting is not going to the brain, because of which brain does not generate the pain. So basically pain is in the brain. That is the point I am making. So if something can be done about the limb, pain in the brain can be changed. But what can be done about a limb which is not there? So that is a question. So or put differently, so your hand is twisted like this. So brain feels the pain. So make it normal and pain will be removed. But in the case of phantom arm, there is a brain, there is a pain, feeling twisted when there is no arm. So what is it that you should do to remove this twisted feeling so that there is no pain? So that is the question. So that is to say, how do you create movements in phantom limbs? How do you make phantom limb act so that brain maps are changed? So that is the issue. It is here some really interesting research has been done, and a pioneer in this is India-born scientist V.S. Ramachandran. Now he is currently with University of California. And one interesting fact about him is he is grandson of Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer, who is an important member of drafting committee of Constitution of India. So it is he in 1990s came up with certain extremely simple, radical and breakthrough ideas by which phantom hand can be moved or untwisted, or it can even be massaged. Okay. So what is the idea that he came across, and what does it imply to our understanding of the brain? So let us see. He invented a very simple box called mirror box. Okay, mirror box. This is a mirror. This is a mirror, and there are two sides to it. In this side, normal hand, normal arm. And there is a mirror. Patient sits in a position that normal hand is moved, but he sees in the mirror image one more hand is moving. So he thinks it is his hand. So that is to say, normal hand on one side and phantom hand on another side. Whatever is done to normal hand, patient will perceive it is done to the phantom hand. Of course, it is not obvious in the beginning. It takes some practice to equate the image of normal hand with the phantom hand and get rid of the pain forever. But this is what he invented. And so whatever one wants to do to phantom hand, one will do to the normal hand. And patient gets the visual experience that his second hand, phantom hand also is doing the same thing. So normal hand untwisted So phantom hand untwisted, and so brain maps changed. So what it means is that if you actually visualize phantom hand moving, then brain map changed and no pain. It means your imagination, your visualization is changing brain map. So what does it mean? It seems that between the body part and the brain map, the connection is not physical. Because there is some visualization or imagination is there. So brain map is changed. So connection between the body part and the brain map is not just physical. There is a thought part, imagination part. Body part is changed, imagination is affected, and brain map is changed. Sometimes there is no body part to change, but imagination is changed and brain map is changed. So in a phantom limb, there is no physical body part, but it's imagined movement and the brain map is changed. So body parts seem to be linked to brain maps through not just physical medium, but also through non-physical medium. I mean, at least this is how, I am thinking. This is not Dr. Ramchandran said. We will look at this, but this seems to be a reasonable conclusion to me. Okay, let us come to the details of his studies. So this is how it works. So this is the mirror box. This is the actual arm. The phantom arm here. He imagines real arm moving. And the brain maps changed. And same thing about leg also. This is the actual. On that side is the phantom leg, but he imagines the real leg, and brain maps changed. So it is imagined movement changing the brain map. So let us see what it means further. But this is how many people are treated, and this treatment is found very effective. This is mirror therapy. We will look at the implications of this in detail later. Thank you.